So hi everyone. So in this video, I'm going to show you how to multiply complex numbers. Okay. So step one. So are you going to multiply by using either the box method or the distributive property? Okay. So I'm going to start multiplying those two complex numbers. The first factor is 2 plus 3i, and the second factor is 4 minus 5i. So step 2, you want to, after you multiply using the box method or the distributive property, so step 2, you're going to substitute I square with -1. Okay, so we call this I square. Okay, I square. You're going to substitute I square with -1. And then step 3, you're going to combine like terms. And always, step 4 is to always write in the form of a plus bi. Okay, always write in the form of a plus bi. So let's do our first example together. Okay, so you're going to use the distributive property or the box method. So I'm going to start with the box on my left and then do the distributive property after. So I'm going to write 2 and 3i over here, and then 4 minus 5i right here. And then you're going to multiply. 2 times 2 is 8. 2 times -5 is -10i. Okay, and then 3i times 4 is going to be 12i. And then 3i times -5i is going to be -15i squared. Okay, so this is using the box method, and let me rewrite it below. So you're going to end up with 8 minus 10i plus 12i plus 15i squared. So that's using the box method. Next, let me show you by using the distributive property. Okay, so let's multiply. So you're going to do 2 times 4, which is going to be 8. And then you do 2 times -5i, which is going to be which is -10i. And then you're going to do the distributive property twice. Why? Because you have two terms here. So you move to 3i. 3i times 4 is going to be plus 12i. And then 3i times -5i is going to be -15i squared. Okay, so it's the same as if you were multiplying term with the x. Okay, it's the same process. However, okay, we are going to do two things. You're going to combine like terms, and you're going to replace I square with -1. So you're not going to leave it as x squared like you do for x squared and write in standard form. No. Why? Because you know that I can be written as the square root of -1, and x squared can be and you square both sides, you end up with I equal -1. Okay, so why are you multiplying? Okay, so I said you know that I is equal to the square root of -1. Okay, so now let's assume that you are squaring both sides. So we are squaring both sides. So as you can see, when you square, you end up with I square equal, and the square root, so the square and do the square root. Okay, so you're left with -1. So that's why when you have I square, you need to replace it with -1. Substitute it with -1. So let's do this. Okay. So you're going to end up with 8. And then you're going to combine the like terms. So you're going to combine those two terms to what number? So it's going to be plus 2i. Okay. And then you have what here? You have -15. Then you're going to replace -15. Now the I square, let me highlight that. You're going to replace the I square with the -1. So times -1. Okay, so you end up with 8 plus 2i plus 15. And then you end up with 23 plus 2i. So to be a complex number, you always have to write in the form of a plus bi. So you can see that the real part is 23 and the imaginary part is 2i. Or a is 23 or b is 2. Okay, so again, step 1. So you want to multiply by using the box method or the distributive property. Either one, choose one, the method that you like the best. Then after multiplying, you're going to combine the like terms. The like term here were the two middle terms. Then you're going to replace I square with -1. Again, I repeat, alert, alert, alert. I need your attention. Always replace I square with -1. Okay, so you end up now with having a negative times a negative add up to positive 15, and you combine like terms again. So 8 plus 15 add up to 23. So that's what I've done here. I combine it 8 and 15, and I end up with again 23. And always write in the form of A plus BI. Okay, so thank you. Okay, please practice number 2 for you to check your understanding. Okay, please pause the video and do number 2. Okay. Okay, so I did this method by using a box method. Okay, and we multiply. Okay, 3 times 3 is 6. 3 times 5 is 5i is 15i. Negative 2i times 2 is negative 4i. Negative 2i times positive 5i is negative 10i squared. So I wrote the expression right here, and I combined the two middle terms, negative 4i and 15i, and to end up with positive 11i. Okay. What did I do next? I replaced I squared with -1. So substitute I squared with -1, and negative 10 times -1 add up to 10. Then I combine it 6 and 10 to make it into a 16 plus 11i. Again, always be write in the form of A plus BI. So thank you for watching my video. I hope it was helpful. So remember, step 1, multiply by using the box method or the distributive property. Step 2, substitute I squared with -1, combine like terms, and always write in the form of A plus BI. Okay, thank you for watching my video. Bye-bye, have a nice day.